January, bring it in. Hi, Coach. I've been warned that you're going to scream at me. No, not this game. I'm going to be calm, positive, and pleasant. Oh, okay. So what's happened so far? Nothing much. Great. Jeremy Renner had an accident and is in critical condition in hospital. Hawkeye? Sorry. Hawkeye? Oh, accidents happen. So is Damar Hamlin after he suffered cardiac arrest on Monday Night Football. Okay. They're both still alive. That's positive. Martina Navratilova has cancer. The tennis player with the most Grand Slam titles of all time. Everyone's still alive. Not everyone. Fred White died. Oh, you took the drummer of Earth, Wind and Fire. And so did 3-6 Mafia's Gangster Boo. Okay. Got all your celebrity deaths out the way early. And so did Ken Block. Are you kidding? At least there was no mass shootings. America had 5 on New Year's Day. What's the matter with you? Is this a bad start? The last 3 years have given me PTSD that you brought back in 3 days!
Ref, timeout, January. Bring it in. Yes, Coach? We've got 6-year-old shooting teachers. Oh, don't worry. I'm fixing gun laws. You are? It's just the start, but in Missouri, female lawmakers do not have the right to bear arms. What? In the Missouri State House, women must have their arms covered. Oh, so they can't have bare arms. That has nothing to do with gun control! Oh. You allow police to tase to death Keenan Anderson, who happens to be the cousin of the co-founder of Black Lives Matter! You want me to stop the LAPD killing people? I'm not a miracle worker. I ask you to stop COVID! Why have you named the latest variant the Kraken? I figured if enough people said, release the Kraken, it would go away. And Lisa Marie Presley is the latest celebrity to die of cardiac arrest! I have worked out a way to stop people blaming me for these. Do I even want to know how? I get everyone to blame the vaccines. Oh great, because that won't freak out the 5.5 billion people who got vaxxed! Oh ref, timeout, January, bring it in. Yes, Coach? Couldn't help but notice that the doomsday clock is the closest it's ever been to midnight! It's because scientists think we're the closest we've ever been to nuclear war. Why do they think that? A lot more countries are helping Ukraine, so Russia's gonna nuke them. And where in the game plan was not 1, but 2 mass shootings? At least you missed the other 38 America had. You've had 40? Everyone's got classified documents. They're pretty much just documents at this point. Speaking of, Trump is back on Instagram and Facebook. It's like January 6th didn't happen. Coach, January 6th happens every year. But insurrections don't! The one thing I didn't do, except you did, in Brazil! Whoops. And just when I think you can't play any worse, you break up Panic at the Disco. Sugar, we're going down swinging. That's Fallout Boy! How is it getting worse? Ref, timeout, January, bring it in. Yes, Coach? I need you to meet someone. May 2020. Hey, Coach, been a while. What was your biggest mistake? The video of police murdering George Floyd. And what did you learn from it? That it's not good when police murder a defenseless man. People don't like that. At all. Right. Thanks. Did you hear that? I did, yeah. So why do we now have a Tyre Nichols video? Because I'm awful. Police use his body like a human pinata! Really have nothing to say. If we don't learn from history, we're destined to repeat it. And here we are again! I really should have learned. The people who train and monitor police should have learned. Can I say it's just a few bad eggs? These eggs are too fucking important for there to be a few bad ones! Ref, timeout, January, you killed Wednesday? Yeah, good, right? Everybody hates Wednesdays. Everybody hates Mondays. So should I kill Monday? You can't kill a day of the week. So how did I kill Wednesday? You killed the actress who played Wednesday. I killed Jenna Ortega? No, the original Wednesday, Lisa Loring. So I killed the original Wednesday on a Monday, which everybody hates? You know what else everybody hates, January? You! You also killed 59 people in a bombing in Pakistan! Yeah, Coach, I've checked out. And 8 people in a mass shooting in South Africa! Wasn't America, for a change? No, just in America you put a whirlpool in the sky? As I said, mentally, I'm gone. And no big deal, but you also lost a radioactive capsule somewhere in Australia. You're benching me, right? I don't know, can we get through tomorrow without some kind of nuclear explosion? Probably not. Ref, timeout, February, bring it in? Yes, Coach. Why do you have that? Have what? The Chinese spy balloon. Oh, I don't know. It just kind of floats around Montana. February? Yeah. There's too 2 of them! Yeah, I found this one over Latin America. China's just recklessly spying on everybody. Kinda, but in my defense, January did this. He just kept it a secret. I just let the mainstream media find them. Well, I'm not bringing him back in, so you fix it. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna shoot down the one over Montana. Oh, no, don't do that. Why not? The USA's got a lot of extra guns. Because America just said war with China is coming. And if you have them shoot down one of their spy balloons, China could say it's an act of aggression. Oh. And now why is there only one balloon? You took it out already? Yeah. Just another step closer to World War III. Oh no, ref! Time out! February! Get over here! Hey coach, what's shaking? The whole nations of Turkey and Syria? Poor choice of words after an earthquake. They think over 20,000 people could be dead! Oh, that's a lot of people. And now there's a giant crack in Kenya that could split the whole continent of Africa completely in half! Yeah, I'm really just struggling with planet Earth. Struggling? America had temperatures of -109! I did that because I heard an American say freeze, and then I looked up and I realised they were just pointing a gun at somebody. And do you care to explain why workers are staging the biggest strike in the history of the British Health Service? Yeah, it's because they want fair pay. So give it to them! I'm more of an ideas guy than a doer. Oh, you've already done a lot! Just none of it's good! Not true, I found the oldest ever brain in a prehistoric fish fossil. Oh, that's wonderful. What does that help? Well, it makes Joe Biden seem younger? Ref, timeout, February, bring it in. Yes, coach? Do I need to ask every month if they're going to have a mass shooting? Save your breath. The answer's yes. Great, because your 15th one in 13 days left 3 dead and 5 more injured at Michigan State University! Coach, I'm not trying to pass the buck here, but maybe a country that has more guns than people isn't safe. And other than themselves, you've also got Americans using them to shoot down multiple spy balloons? That I do. Why are there so many? Well, they've always been there. I'm just bringing them to people's attention. Why? Well, because politics? Whose are they? Aliens. What? They could be alien UFOs. February. They don't belong to aliens! Tell that to the White House. They're probably benign, completely harmless. Speaking of things that aren't, how did you manage to derail a train in Ohio carrying tons of toxic chemicals? Negligence. And the earthquake in Turkey's killed over 20,000. Was that your negligence too? I have been negligent. How about just downright dreadful? So glad you're short. Ref, time out! February, what are you doing? At this point, I don't know. People in Ohio are getting sick and animals are dying because of that toxic train crash! I've gone off the rails. And you also had a hazardous spill of liquid nitric acid in Arizona? I was looking up at UFOs. And if another mass shooting in El Paso wasn't enough, Belarus has officially said they'll fight for Russia, making us even closer to World War III! What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Yes, it does. And that's a lovely song, composed by Burt Bacharach. Yeah, he's great. He's dead! Ugh. So is Raquel Welch. I'm awful. You even killed one of the boys who survived the Thai cave rescue. Coach, can I quit? And the legend, Bruce Willis, has dementia. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Have you gotten all your disasters out the way before I put you back in? Other than Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox might break up. Oh, the couple who drink each other's blood might not work out. Nobody cares! Ref, substitution, February, I never want to see you again. Why not? I don't know, toxic spills, earthquakes, spy balloons, 58 migrants dead in a shipwreck, New Zealand's underwater, Gary Glitters roaming the streets, and 40 dead after 2 trains collided head-on in Greece. And not to mention mass shoot. How do 2 trains crash head-on? Well, one was going 200 miles an hour this way, the other was going 200 miles an hour this way. How many survived? This is real life, not a maths question! Sorry. For only 28 days, you were a long year. March! Yes, coach. Tell me you're able to get 2023 back on track, starting with Greek trains? Metaphorically. Sorry. I did already find that Iran's uranium particles are enriched to 83.7%. And what does that mean? Means they'll have nukes soon. So your plan is to bring us nuclear holocaust. Noted. Ref, timeout, March. Bring it in. Yes, coach? Why are there worms falling from the sky in China? Oh, that would be a worm-nado. Right, there is no such thing as a worm-nado. Well, clearly there is. The only nado is a tornado. What about shark-nado, snow-nado? You can't just take a word and add nado! It's an anger-nado. You need to chill nado. Maybe I'll kill nado. Why did you revive a 50,000-year-old zombie virus? Well, I was a bit bored, and I wanted to see if global warming continues, would it kill us? And does it? It might. You had someone who used to work for TikTok saying it is a spy app? It's okay, you have an Instagram people should follow. You also found an asteroid that could hit the Earth in 23 years. Yeah, but that'll be someone else's problem. Still humans. Oh yeah, could say I really opened a can of worms with that one. God, you're dumb, and your lack of national tragedies has me really concerned. Ref, timeout, March, bring it in, you sneaky. Did you just call me sneaky, coach? Don't act all innocent, I see what you're doing. What am I doing? You're all TikTok ban this, arrest Putin that. Don't forget arresting Trump. Meanwhile, multiple fungal infections are spreading across America. Multiple fungal infections? Banks are collapsing all over the world. Last time I take advice from 2008. And the Pentagon think an alien mothership is sending down UFOs. I'm not responsible for things coming from space, am I? Well, on Earth, a seaweed blob twice the size of America is heading straight for Florida. Oh, that is my fault. How'd you screw this up? People in Florida wanted more weed. I'm guessing this isn't what they meant. Oh, so you are an idiot. Please tell me President Xi meeting Vladimir Putin is going to end the Ukraine war. No. If anything, we're closer to World War III. No wonder aliens haven't come down yet. They realise we're about to nuke ourselves! Ref, timeout, March. Oh, is this about the supersized species of spider I found in Australia? We've had another school shooting. Or the massive black hole that's now pointing at Earth. 6 people are dead. Or that Prince Harry's in court suing the Daily Mail. 3 of the dead are middle school kids. Coach, shut up! Excuse me? Nobody cares, Coach. Nobody cares. Well, I do. Okay, and are you actually in charge? Technically, no. So nobody who matters cares that children are getting shot. I know. But you know what the government does want to do to protect children? Ban TikTok, as if a video app is what's putting bullets in babies. Yeah. So do me a favour, instead of so hypocritically acting upset while doing nothing to prevent this from happening again, while 3 families are burying their children, tell me something that happened that I can make a change about. A principal showed the naked statue of David to his class, so I fired them. I mean, what type of country would this be if I wasn't protecting children from ancient statues? Ref, timeout, March, bring it in. Yes, coach? You killed one of Britain's most beloved celebrities, Paul O'Grady? Well, it gets worse. Lily Savage died too. They're the same person, and speaking of celebrities, Melissa Joan Hart helped children flee the Nashville school shooting? Well, it has been 2 days. If Sabrina the Teenage Witch wasn't involved, people probably wouldn't be talking about it. That is a good point. But you also discovered an ultra-massive black hole? Why is it ultra-massive? Because it's bigger than the majority of the galaxies in the universe. Excuse me? Scientists are actually puzzled that something that big could even form in 13 billion years. Why are we looking at this point? If you look in the sky tonight, you can see Uranus. That doesn't make things better. And there was a fire at a Mexican migrant center where 38 men died? Yeah, that was bad. And what's worse is you had the officials working there walk away, leaving the men trapped in a cell! Coach, I can't stop people being awful. I hope you, school shooters, and all those migrant officials get swallowed by that black hole! We'd all get swallowed? That's a necessary sacrifice! Ref, timeout, April, bring it in. Yes, coach? You're like the world's shittiest magician. Come again? While you've got everybody looking this way, the world's falling apart over here! You must be talking about Trump being in court. It's all anyone's talking about! He could get 136 years in prison. He'll get 0, and truthfully, it is so unimportant. Way to burst my bubble, coach. Finland just joined NATO. And Russia said, and I'm paraphrasing, if that happens, I'll nuke everybody! So that's bad. Chinese spy balloons gathered US military-based data. And if the USA consider that an act of aggression, another step towards World War III. Also bad. But most importantly, you've got Tennessee Republicans trying to oust Democratic lawmakers because they protested gun laws. Which is bad because democracy is falling apart again in the USA. Got it. Yep. Bad. So while you've got everyone looking at some dyed-haired, huge-tit bimbo, you could just call him the former president, the world as we know it is crumbling! Ref, timeout, April, bring it in. Yes, coach? Really? His Holiness, the Dalai Lama? What about him? Well, he was caught with a young boy, saying, suck my, tongue. Woof, that is way better than what I thought you were going to say. Can you do something about the mass shootings in America? No, that's like being outside and trying to avoid sunburn. But you could take preventative measures like wear sunscreen. As you say, nothing can be done. Why did the AI bot Chaos tweet out plans to destroy humanity? Why did they make artificial intelligence named Chaos? And why did they ask how it would destroy humanity? Humans are dumb. You also leaked America's classified military documents? Don't blame me. Joe Biden left them on a trash can. Oh, well now Russia knows NATO is with Ukraine and has a reason to start World War III! Here's your main tactic. Don't start World War III! What have you done? Chinese military exercises suggest they're going to start a war with Taiwan. Okay, nukes! Nuke us now, nuke us! So Montana's banning TikTok. Do you, want me to bring it in? I really don't care. If TikTok dies, we all die! Unless everyone goes and follows us on Instagram. There's 2.2 million people that need to do that! Well, I'm sure everyone who sees this will share it and then follow us on Instagram because me and the other months have agreed we don't want to die. Does it not feel pathetic asking that? Incredibly. But you said you don't want to die? I do not. So why are USA's leaked documents putting us closer to World War III? Because the US government couldn't stop a 21-year-old with a Discord server? And you exploded 18,000 cows with their own fart gas? Yeah, really creating ways to mess up. Jamie Foxx is in hospital? It has been a while since a celebrity death. He's not dead! Keep him alive! Okay, I'll do my best. That's not reassuring! Your best is trash! Ref, timeout, April, bring it in. Yes, coach? Jamie Foxx had a stroke? Oh, you heard about that, huh? Yeah, and that's why he's still in hospital. But he's alive, which is good. But remember last time you said it has been a while since a celebrity death? Yeah. Well, since then you killed Barry Humphries, Len Goodman, and Harry Belafonte! Yeah, our foreshadowing is worrisome. And now some of the fighters in Sudan have broken into a biolab? Not the safest place for one. Potentially releasing measles, polyvirus, cholera, polio, and other viruses! It sounds worse than it is. Oh, does it, April? Does it? No. Meanwhile, have you done anything to stop the war in Ukraine? I got Russia to bomb themselves. That's something. Trump and Biden are front runners for the 2024 election? Probably front walkers. There's no one good under 1,000? Well, there's Ron DeSantis. Oh, Ron DeSantis, yeah, but he's currently too busy getting sued by Mickey Mouse! Ref substitution, April, thank God you're over. Well, I thought I played okay. You killed like 50 of our beloved celebrities. Well, hyperbole won't bring them back. And you started another war, this time in Sudan. Technically, it's been coming. I just couldn't stop it. You ruined Bud Light for manly men. Well, I'm sorry to those manly men that used to enjoy Bud Light. And if you didn't notice, you had about a gazillion mass shootings! Can't we agree that's just what guns are good for? They're not good for anything! Now get on the bench! May, bring it in. Oh, not this joke again. Enough, this is not funny anymore. Don't you?
It's gonna be...
What? As I said, they're good for one thing. Ref, timeout, May, bring it in. Yes, coach? So at least 3 people killed and 2 officers wounded in a mass shooting in New Mexico. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, maybe that's because it didn't make the news! It didn't? You have to scroll halfway down a website just to find out it even happened! Yeah, that's a bad look. Mass shootings are that common now. When 3 people die, nobody cares! Making kids use see-through backpacks in school, that'll help stop school shootings. Everything you do is useless, like changing the weekend's name. Yeah, changed his name to Abel Tesfaye. That was his original name! 23 people are missing after a hippo attack in Malawi? That's a hungry, hungry hippo. And why is Robert De Niro still making babies? You should ask last August what he was up to. And any plans to stop America hitting its debt ceiling? I could pay tax on the lemonade stand I had when I was 7. So no, I look forward to calling another timeout when the financial world collapses! Ref, timeout, May. Bring it in. Yes, coach? Where in the game plan was kill legend of poker Doyle Brunson? Yeah, I don't recall that. And NFL legend Jim Brown? Also don't think that was in. And now the queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner! Yeah, sorry, coach, I'm simply the worst. Everybody loved her! What's love got to do with it? You had Australian police taser a 95-year-old woman who then died. I also killed Rolf Harris, though. No one gives a didgeridoo. He was a pedo. That's fair. Meanwhile, in Spain, you allow racist chants towards Brazilian soccer player Vinicius Jr. that are so bad, Christ the Redeemer went dark. We call him Christ the Redeemer now? And worst of all, you've cracked down on Netflix password sharing? You think that's the worst thing? Wait till you hear New York City's sinking. Oh, New York is sinking. Okay, I'm talking to the general manager. What am I working with here? That's it, May. You're out. Well, I was pretty good, right? Well, yeah, actually, only 22 mass shootings. See, I knew I was... Over Memorial Day weekend alone! Not so good. Let's not forget Florida's flesh-eating seaweed and the return of monkeypox. Just M-pox now, please. Al Pacino's having another baby at 83? At that age, she fights hard for that inch. You have Belarus offering free nukes to anyone that joins them and Russia? I was smart though, Belarus don't have nukes. Canada's been on fire your entire shift. It's a big fire to stop. And let's Let's not forget Tina Turner and all the other legends you killed, meanwhile ruining Philip Schofield's career. I did do some good. Oh, you did? I must have missed it. I absolved dozens of people of crimes they didn't commit. Oh, well, that is good. For what crimes and when? Well, it was in Connecticut, and people who were executed for witchcraft in the 1600s. Oh, well, that helps. Absolutely nothing! Get out! Yeah. June, bring it in. Hiya! Well, we all know where this is going. Ref, time out. June, bring it in. Yes, coach? You know what's falling apart? Everything! Everything? Start with Canada still on fire, covering the whole east coast of the US in smog, bringing out every lunatic mask wearer from the pandemic! The mask industry needed a little help. And why is there a fish-pocalypse in Texas? Fish-pocalypse? Not a word. Well, what would you call 50,000 dead fish washing up on the Gulf Coast? Fish-pocalypse? Some states want to roll back child labour laws to fill worker shortages? You don't want a 12-year-old pouring you a beer? Oh, and part of the upper deck of I-95 literally collapsed! That's why I take the low road. What a time to be a former world leader! Can't blame me for what they did previously. If I can't blame you for Trump getting indicted, again, Boris Johnson being forced to resign, and Nicola Sturgeon being arrested, you can't. Can I blame you for killing Silvio Berlusconi? You can. Will you just chill out? I would, but gonorrhea and syphilis are at all-time highs in the UK. Are you... Ugh. Okay, team, we've made it to halftime. Way to go, Team 23, the year of redemption. June, what on earth are you talking about? Well, there's been no pandemic. Yeah, we're not setting the bar at no pandemic! We're not? No! Hundreds of dead migrants being overlooked because billionaires killed themselves visiting the Titanic, and the Supreme Court allowing businesses to discriminate against the LGBTQ community while removing affirmative action is still bad. Damn, June, way to blow it. You had the 5th deadliest earthquake this century, killing 60,000 people in Turkey. I did have. While March, you had the Nashville school shooting, and thanks for digging up the zombie virus. Can't wait to see the repercussions of that. Soon enough. April, you banned drag queens, cancelled Bud Light, and leaked military documents, getting us closer to World War III. Yeah, and I killed Jerry Springer. Oh, that's right, because it was May who killed Jim Brown, Ray Stevenson, and Tina Turner, and set Canada on fire! If we're admitting things, New York City's also sinking. Lucky for all of you, January got us off to a flyer. What? Among other things, you had a 6-year-old shoot his school teacher, and you set the doomsday clock, the closest it's ever been, to midnight! Oh yeah, the closest humanity's ever been to destroying itself. Where's it now? Well, this last piece is on everyone. It hasn't moved! Ref, timeout, July. Bring it in. Yes, coach? It's National Fry Day? Yeah, free fries for everybody. On a Thursday? Yeah. You made National Friday on a Thursday, not a Friday. Oh boy. It was on a plate. How did you fuck that up? I don't have any writers, they're all on strike. And now actors are on strike too! That's what happens when you have outlandish demands like fair pay. Also, another boat carrying 200 migrants has gone missing. Not going to the Titanic though, so nobody cares. North Korea fired a long-range missile after threatening the US. I figured World War III would have to include the whole world. And in Italy, you ruled groping is legal if it's under 10 seconds? 9 seconds of sexual assault? That's just fun and games. My God, have you done anything positive? I gave you Threads, which created Musk vs. Zuck, anything that unifies people. A trans woman won Miss Netherlands. Oh yeah, that's it, because that won't split the room. Ref, timeout, July, bring it in. Yes, coach? I can't help but notice standards are slipping. What makes you say that? The suspected lion roaming Germany. Yeah. Was it a lion? Or not? No, it was a wild boar. You see what I mean? Standards! Understood. And how did a male gorilla give birth in Ohio? It was a female gorilla we thought was male. How do you mess that up? Look between its legs and ask yourself, did I see a giant gorilla? Standards. Got it. And can you explain cocaine shark? Sharknado and cocaine bear crossover? No, actual sharks are glomming drugs off the southeast coast of the United States. I can explain that. Florida. Why'd you kill Tony Bennett? I believe we were talking about standards. And the brain-eating amoeba that killed a 2-year-old. Most of my attention has been on the world being the hottest it's been in human history. Right, because why focus on killing individuals when you could kill everyone? Dehydration explains the vein on your forehead. And how did you not notice a giant asteroid got closer to the Earth than the Moon until 2 days after it happened? No standards? There are just no standards! My God, July, you're ending your shift in total catastrophe! NASA losing contact with Voyager 2 is a catastrophe? No, but bringing back hate crime Times is... Oh, you heard about that, huh? Oh, it's tough to miss O'Shea Sibley getting stabbed to death just for voguing at a gas station! Shall I just go now? Oh, not yet. You killed Paul Rubens? Who? Pee-wee Herman! All the movie theatres you want up there. And you killed the Ken doll? Ryan Gosling died? Bill Cunningham, the original voice of the Ken doll! Original Ken doll had a voice? And you killed Angus Cloud! Yeah, it's a real shame. You also gave Bronny James a heart attack? But he's alive though, so that's something. Except now everyone's blaming the vaccines for causing heart problems! Oh, that's not fun. And the 46,000-year-old worm scientists brought back to life are reproducing! Yeah, they said the females having babies. Worms are supposed to be hermaphrodites! Sit on the bench! August! Yes, coach. Do something positive. I made Elon Musk take down the giant neon X he put up. Okay, that's definitely something. Wow. Ref, timeout, August. Bring it in. Yes, coach. You killed Lil Tay? No. Then who did? Nobody. She's alive. But the whole internet is saying she died. Yeah, somebody just hacked her Instagram. See, you can't believe everything you read on the internet. And you discovered a new force of nature? Yeah, we're gonna better know how the universe works. No, the more 2023 knows, the more there is to destroy. We'd probably set it on fire. Like you did killing over 50 people, burning an entire Hawaiian island to the ground. Yeah, like that. Meanwhile, in other parts of the world, floods are washing houses away! The world's on fire and flooding. There was also golf ball-sized hail in Germany. You can't say hail in Germany! Oh, right. You shot dead one of Ecuador's presidential candidates? He pointed out that gangs control the government. 41 people died in a shipwreck off an Italian island. These tragedies really add up. A new COVID variant, Eris, is causing a spike in cases? Right, I've needed to keep the focus away from Lizzo making backup dancers eat bananas out of vaginas and Trump getting indicted for the third time. August, it's been 10 days. Ref, timeout, August. Bring it in. Yes, coach? Where did Fat Bottom Girls go? I would guess Miami? The Queen song! Why'd you take it off their greatest hits album? Because now it's offensive to the heavier community. But we love Fat Bottom Girls! They do make the rocking world go round. You just smashed California with Hurricane Hillary? Just imagine how much more it would have blown if it was Hurricane Monica. And it was also a hurricane? Yeah, because of the simultaneous earthquake. Stop inventing words! Yes, sorry. The president of the Spanish FA sexually assaulted one of the players after they won the World Cup? Yeah, he just went in for an unwanted cheeky makeout. You crashed a Russian spacecraft into the moon? The cosmonaut Sputnik not paying attention. And why are you releasing the Fukushima plant's radioactive water into the ocean? Because we treated it? It's gonna create freak mutant animals! Like the giraffe that was just born with no spots. No, why would I care about that? Because how will people know it's a giraffe? Oh, I don't know, maybe it's an 8-foot neck! My God, ref, timeout, August, bring it in. Oh, I know, this is bad. Racially motivated mass shooting in Florida, huh? I really shouldn't get blamed for Florida's happening. Kevin Hart is in a wheelchair? Men over 40 just shouldn't sprint. Paper straws contain toxic forever chemicals that make them potentially worse than plastic ones? Isn't that a good thing? Everybody hates paper straws. Why are you blinding people with more types of eye drops? If they can't see my performance, maybe it's not so bad. You killed Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. What, do you hate wrestling? It would appear that I hate everything. And then you killed America's grandpa! Joe Biden? Bob Barker! I did get him as close as I could to 100 without going over. Trump has made over $7 million off his mugshot? Just think for 1 second, people are paying a billionaire for a picture of his mugshot. And while all that was going on, 6 of the world's 9 biggest oil producers became members of BRICS! And that's bad because? World War III is gonna be BRICS versus NATO! Why are you not paying attention? To be brutally honest, I've been looking for the Loch Ness Monster. Well, here's an update. It isn't real! August, get out. Woof, I'd say I did a pretty good job. Burning part of Hawaii to the ground in one of the worst natural disasters in American history is pretty good. Is it? No, that bit was a slip-up. And what also was not great was the highly mutated, vaccine-resistant COVID variant you came up with! Coach, if you're gonna nitpick every little thing... Nitpick? You put Japanese nuclear wastewater back in the ocean! That wasn't bad, was it? China isn't eating any Japanese fish! And they eat puppies. Kinda sounds like you just have it out for me. You killed Cheems the dog, Yevgeny Prigozhin. Allegedly. And Bob Barker hit Florida with a Category 4 hurricane and came up with Glitch McConnell Part 2. I did do that. So get on the bench because I don't have it out for you. You had it out for everyone. September. Yes, coach. Day 1. Let's get off to a strong start. While Mohammed Al-Fayed is dead and there's body cam footage of American police shooting an unarmed pregnant black lady. Jeez, you got 29 more days of this? David Attenborough's still alive and well. If that's foreshadowing of anything, We're getting cancelled. Oh, it's too early for this. Ref, timeout, September, bring it in. Coach, I've only been out there 36 hours. You think I'm not aware of that? How badly could I be playing for you to call a timeout already? Okay, well, let's start with this. Your passive voice is terrifying. You killed Jimmy Buffett! I know, but that's only one of my 3 beloved celebrity deaths quota. And former Harrods owner Mohammed Al-Fayed. Okay, so 2 of my 3. And there is no death quota. Who told you there's a death quota? One of the 2020 months? We do not take advice from that team. I think the CDC might. Rumour has it they might be asking us to wear masks again. But here is some advice from your coach. Nobody listens to the CDC anymore. And I shouldn't raise racial tensions by having a white male cop shoot an unarmed black pregnant lady? Yeah, don't do that. Did it yesterday. Okay, well, don't do it again. Not again. Got it. The Pentagon just quietly declassified video of UFOs. Is your plan to finally show us that aliens are real? Plan? I'm supposed to have a plan? Yes, a game plan, tactics, strategy for success. Don't those come from coaching? Yo, this may be my fault after all. I can't call a second timeout in the first week. Yeah, coach, he just killed someone else. Ref, timeout, September, bring it in. Yes, coach. We specifically set a limit to celebrity deaths. Do you remember it? I do, but why don't you say it so I know that you know? Whatever the number is, it's in the rear view after killing Gary Wright and Steve Harwell! Shall I just put my finger and thumb in the shape of an L? And now Bruce Springsteen is really ill, please. Do nothing. Or you want me to do nothing? Why? The time it took me to say that, a cyclone just killed 21 people in Brazil. What even is a cyclone? And Russia and North Korea just teamed up? Now you have us even closer to World War III. God, you're special. Thank you. Not in a good way. Serial killers have escaped prisons in Pennsylvania and London. Probably want to take that one back. Why did 2 construction workers smash through the Great Wall of China? To save time? And you had scientists grow a model human embryo without sperm or an egg? Yeah, sometimes you just got to let the talent do its thing. We are not ready for making people without people! I don't want to do this again. Ref, timeout, September. Bring it in. Yes, coach? What the hell is happening out there? I'm struggling a lot. Mexico has aliens and everybody thinks it's a joke? Actually, most people think they're cake. And floods have killed over 11,000 people in Libya. Yeah, that's bad. It's bloody biblically bad! Alliteration helps. And hundreds died in an earthquake in Morocco? I'm in an uphill battle against Earth, coach. All while experts are saying Arctic ice is mind-blowingly low! Again, Earth. So why'd you just kill 14 in a plane crash in the Amazon? Because I suck. You sure do. You also just ruined Ashton Kutcher, Drew Barrymore and Russell Brand's careers. I feel like they ruined their own. You're in charge of what's going on out there! Right, so I should have stopped Russia and North Korea joining forces. Yeah, that would have been nice. Prevent World War III. And why is there another strike? This time it's the United Auto Workers Union. Because they want a livable wage. Well, here's a novel concept. Give it to them! September, get out, you useless 12th of a year! Oh, I know. You're happy with me, though. Why on earth would I be happy with that performance? Because I found who killed Tupac. Given the mess we're currently in, we don't need crime solved from 27 years ago! Oh, you see, that's where I channeled most of my efforts. You killed Dumbledore! Now he gets to be with Snape. Spoiler alert, you also killed Dianne Feinstein! No, I didn't. Yes, you did. She's dead. Exactly. See, she's been dead for a long time. I just announced it. You cut down Britain's most famous tree? Right, well, there's your first mistake. A famous tree. And you merged Taylor Swift and football. Those 2 entities were to remain separate. Hey, she put Travis Kelce on the map. Not to mention, you totally flooded New York. But that happens all the time. A sea lion used it to escape Central Park Zoo. Nobody thinks about the aquatic life during a flood. They're better off. Hundreds of dolphins died because Amazon waters got too hot. Oh, yeah, global warming. Did I mention I found who killed Tupac? Yeah, you did. Now sit on the bench because somehow I've got to get this team ready for the 4th quarter. All right, you incompetent Gregorian chronographic duodecimals. What? Months. It means months. Gotcha, thank you. Typically, the end of a quarter is my time to scrutinize and remind you all of your inadequacies. Again, what? I tell you why you suck. Oh, yeah, but not today. I will not remind you of earthquakes that killed tens of thousands. Wait, was that me or you? I don't know, both? Nor will I bring up Trump's indictments. Okay, yeah, that was you. No, it was you. Maybe we all did it? I won't mention that COVID is still a thing. That's on all of us. And so is the war in Ukraine. Yeah, that took a team effort as well. And I certainly will not bring up mass shootings, global warming, or celebrity deaths. I see. Yeah, we all did those things. No, today we bring in October with his spooky, basic bitch energy. It's an uncomfortable introduction, coach. So October, there's no pressure. But how are you getting us back in the game? France has bed bugs that are so bad they're a national crisis and could spread across the world because we just had Paris Fashion Week. Okay, yeah, I hate this place! Ref, timeout, October, bring it in! Yes, coach? How have you already messed up on an international scale? How's it on an international scale? Experts are saying the plague of bed bugs in France have already spread to the UK! Damn le bedbug. How do you allow a terrorist attack on Israel to kill over 250 people? You know how you said with all this war we need a dip in it? Yes? I confused Hamas with hummus. Oh my god. And in Syria you allowed a drone attack to kill 100 cadets at a military graduation? Should have stayed in school. Not ready. A Russian strike just killed 50 more people in eastern Ukraine? I have a plan for Ukraine. I've given them all the bullets America confiscated from Iran. Do they have guns? Shit, idiot. Over 300 killed after an earthquake in Afghanistan? I see why you've called a timeout. It's a lot of killing. Yeah, and let's not also forget Dick Butkus died! Coach, I get it. Too much death. You don't have to add fake names to make it seem worse. I'm not making him up. Okay, Dick Butkus. Who's his friend? Winkle Booty Smooch? Dick Butkus is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and is one of the best linebackers of all time. Huh. May he rest in peace. Ref, timeout, October, bring it in. Oh, this is going to be about the Israel-Palestine thing, huh? No, actually, it's about everything else that's going on! Wait, you're telling me there's other things happening in the world? Yeah, like video evidence of Bigfoot! My god, really? What was he doing? He was walking in a mountain and then squatting to blend in with it. Must be why they call him Sasquatch. Oh, and the US House of Representatives doesn't have a speaker! So the government can't function! Why don't they just purchase a speaker from Best Buy? Will and Jada Smith have been separated since 2016. What the hell did he slap Chris Rock for? Hollywood studios and the Actors Union just suspended negotiations, so no new movies anytime soon. Can you at least fix that? No, studios are greedy. Russia's still bombing and killing people in Ukraine. Well, yeah, can't forget about that war. And the US Army is raising mosquitoes so it can study how to fight them! America will start a war with anything. Are you gonna do anything about all this? Spooky season, so how about a rerun of Hocus Pocus? That'll cheer you up. Boo! Ref, timeout, October, bring it in. Yes, coach? What do you have props for? Because you said the best way to end the Israel-Hamas war would be to speak with a Netanyahu. I said you needed to speak with Netanyahu! That's poor even by your standards. And why do you have Russia rehearsing what they are calling a massive nuclear strike? To make sure you get it just right on the night. And what is it with this team and manhunts? Been careless with our criminals, coach. You have a guy who's gone on a shooting spree in Maine who's killed at least 18 people! Is it too early for thoughts and prayers? It's the 565th mass shooting this year! Coach, do you think this thinking and praying doesn't work? And he's armed and dangerous, and you can't find him! He's really become my main problem. Have you done anything good? Found a new Speaker of the House. You found a guy so anti-abortion he said it's a woman's duty to provide an able-bodied worker. Classic Mike Johnson. He also thinks you can fix gay with medicine. There is that. Where'd you find this guy? This new recruitment site for far-right Republicans. Called A Handmaid's Tale. Ref, timeout, October, bring it in. Yes, coach? Could you be any more upset? No, I killed Matthew Perry. And as sad as that is, there are way more tragic things happening in the world right now. What could be worse than this? We could start with scientists discovering that the Earth's core is leaking! No one told me life was gonna be this way. No one told you to kill over 10,000 in the Israel-Hamas war. My job's a joke. I'm broke. My love life's DOA. You know what's not a joke? The 18 people you killed in the mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine. Like I'm always stuck in second gear. Oh, is that why you killed ice hockey player Adam Johnson by accidentally slashing his throat with a skate? It hasn't been my day, my week, my month. It hasn't been my year! It's okay, coach. I'll be there for you. I don't want you there for me. I'm taking you out early. What? Can't I at least stay in for Halloween? If I let you do this, you promise no inappropriate costume. I'm gonna be the ghost of Chandler Bing. Get out. October? Get out! Coach, you seem angry. That's because this team's left November a giant mess to clean up! Oh, it's not so bad. November! Yes, coach. I just want to let you know what you're walking into. Nothing I can't handle. There's an unprecedented amount of civilian killing as Israel is trying to wipe out Hamas. I take it back. There's one thing I can't handle. The Earth's core is leaking. Okay, two things. What have the other guys been doing out there? Russia, while testing nukes, are still at war with Ukraine, and the USA have said they will defend the Philippines if China attacks. Yeah, is there anything that's not generationally catastrophic? I could go after. There's an international bedbug pandemic coming out of France. That'll have to do. I'll try and fix that. That would be awesome. A couple things though, you know legendary college basketball coach Bob Knight? Oh yeah, love him. Well, as I was coming in, he died. Oh. And the air quality in Delhi is so bad that they've had to shut schools. Oh, well the job quality of coaching all you months is so bad I've lost the will to live, so as you were. Ref, timeout, November, bring it in. Yes, coach? You're trying to kill children? With chicken nuggets? No. Then why was metal just found in £30,000 worth of dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets? Oh, because they're not just for kids. Everybody loves dino nuggies. Oh, so I guess you're going after the kids by putting lead in applesauce packets! Technically, the lead's in the cinnamon. Did we learn nothing from the 80s? Don't let children eat lead! Yeah, coach, we're not learning anything from yesterday. Just stop doing these things! Technically, I didn't do those things. I found them. Well, here's something you did do. A massive chemical plant caught fire in Houston, Texas. But it wasn't so bad. People had to stay inside within a 5-mile radius. It's a bad look. Please do something good. Homer Simpson isn't going to strangle Bart anymore. Why not? I don't want to promote violence. We've got wars causing spikes in hate crimes. Who cares about a cartoon? Oh, I've never seen this. Ref, timeout, November, bring it in. Yes, coach? Really? Obama sin pardon? Do you mean Osama? But if you say that name, the video dies. Algorithm whore. Why is he popular among young people? He seemed to be sympathising with a letter he wrote to America. I'm sure Hitler was nice to his dog. It doesn't mean you sympathise with the guy. Fair point. You named Prince William sexiest bald man in the world? Yes, I think well deserved. Did every other follically challenged person on Earth die? No, but he's worth a couple billion. Why is there a rumour that Will Smith slept with a man? Nothing wrong with that. The only person sleeping with men in that relationship is Jada! That's accurate. Proudly accurate. Gonorrhea cases in England are the highest on record? Did Jada Pinkett Smith visit recently? And what is your problem with Iceland? I don't know, the ice? Why do you ask? You hit them with 1,400 earthquakes in one day, and now a volcano is about to erupt! I just felt like shaking things up a bit. Everything feels a little stable. November, nothing! Nothing is stable! Ref, timeout, November, bring it in. Again. I know you're happy with me, you don't even have to say it. I'm not happy with you at all! But Israel and Hamas swapped hostages. There's a ceasefire. Well, Hamas violated that ceasefire after 15 minutes! You can't look away for a second. And a mystery illness that kills dogs is spreading across the US? And I have no idea what it is. Well, you better find out. Because I draw the line at dying dogs! Understood, coach. A couple's car exploded at the Rainbow Bridge crossing between the US and Canada? Rainbow Road is always the hardest one to stay on. This isn't Mario Kart! If this was a video game, it would be way more fun. An anti-Islam populist won the Dutch general election and wants Nexit? Nexit? A Netherlands exit of the EU! If it's anything like Brexit, they're in for a treat. You had a hazardous chemical spill after a train derailed in Kentucky, and I've done a really good job of hiding it, so... Massive riots in Ireland after children were stabbed? Safe to say I've been quite ineffective the last few days. And there's one more thing. What the hell are you doing to Matt Rife? Ref, substitution, November, out you go. Slow start, but what a finish by your boy Nov, huh? How little it takes for you months to be proud of yourselves is astounding. I killed Henry Kissinger. He was 100 and hadn't carpet bombed an innocent country in decades. And I killed the world's loneliest elephant. Is that good? He's in a better place. Where? Elephant heaven? Sure. While we're on the subject, you killed former England manager Terry Venables. This team's really going after English football icons. And you ruined British Christmas music by killing Shane McGowan. Famous Christmas line, you scumbag, you maggot, you cheap lousy fat. Not in 2023, you got Hall to sue Oates. Yeah, now they're Hall and or Oates. And you're circulating a fatal mystery disease in dogs. Yeah, I've really got no excuse for that. Right, so sit on the bench. December. Yes, coach. Was that your Christmas jumper? Yeah, how'd you know? Really? You know we've had another brutal season. I've been watching. It's not been good. So I really need you to finish strong. Well, I've lifted the Israel-Hamas ceasefire and now the IDF is bombing them more than ever. Okay, yeah, we really can't do worse than that. And I've released everybody's Spotify Wrapped. Maybe we can. Why not just lead off with the George Santos thing? Ref, timeout, December, bring it in. Look, I have nothing to do with the College Football Playoff Committee. Terror threats are at an all-time high. Oh. What? The director of the FBI said the terror threat to the United States right now is greater than it was after 9/11! Well, Hamas, Hezbollah, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and the IRGC are all really mad at America right now. Okay, well, you're not going to let anything happen, right? Yeah, but could you believe I leaked the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer? Great. Why is an iceberg 3 times the size of New York City floating out of Antarctic waters? Maybe it's just a stroke of misfortune. It could destroy one of the world's most important ecosystems! Alright, I'll see what I can do. Nothing. A volcano eruption in Indonesia killed 22 people? Just need a hurricane and I've completed the set. A bus crash in Thailand killed 14? Yeah, a lot of killing. I need to refocus. Is that before or after a woman was killed in the Bahamas? By a shark! After, so starting now. Great, so what are you actually going to do to help this team? George Santos is on Cameo. That could be funny. $200. Oh, no chance. Ref, timeout, December. Bring it in. Yes, coach? 7 million people's ancestry info was hacked from 23andMe. Who cares? They can't use that for anything. They can use it to identify and target specific ethnicities! I am really naive. And why is there another war brewing, this time between Venezuela and Guyana? Yeah, another one about oil. So America's getting involved? They already are. This makes 3 wars now! Actually, coach, that makes it 14 active wars. The others just tend to be in countries we don't really care about. Do we care about the giant hole in the sun's atmosphere bigger than 60 Earths? Sounds like we should. Why did you kill beloved actor Andre Braugher? I don't know, I was copying everyone else. Would explain the mass shooting in Las Vegas, 632nd one this year, but who's counting? Me! Oh, I would focus your efforts elsewhere. They're not going to stop. Why did the House just vote to open an impeachment inquiry against Joe Biden? We call that a tit for tat. The tits are the politicians. Hey, you're not wrong. And why did you let people burgle the house of Keanu Reeves? Because he's John Wick. Figured he could handle himself. Really? Well, that's just a character he plays in a movie! For the love of Rudolph. Ref, timeout, December. Bring it in. It was Christmas Eve, babe. This team is not allowed to sing that. Oh, why not? You killed the guy who sings it! Oh yeah, as you said. That's why we can't have nice things. And is it me or are half of you months just repeating the same stories? Such as? The new COVID variant JN1 is causing a spike in cases. This seems like a standard monthly protocol now. And a mass shooter killed 14 at a university. But it was in Prague, so a little different. Wasn't an American university. Oh, is that a little need to get creative, I hear? More of an unyielding one? That would explain the venomous deep-sea creatures that have washed up in Chennai! I bet nobody had Blue Sea Dragon on their 2023 bingo card. I also didn't have scientists fearing the zombie deer disease would transfer to humans! I've got to be honest, coach. Zombie something is going to get humans eventually. Can't something good just happen? Oh, we're supposed to do good things. I think as a team we've lost sight of that. Months for probably the last time. Bring it in. Last time, coach, I think we did a pretty good job. A good job? Yeah. This is the 4th straight horrific season. Horrific's harsh. You guys will be remembered for some of the biggest D's in history. My wife doesn't complain, but biggest in history? That's a stretch. I'm talking deaths, diseases, and disasters. Okay, the deaths weren't that bad. Huh. Matthew Perry, Glenda Jackson, Michael Gambon, Raquel Welch, Michael Parkinson, Jerry Springer, Paul O'Grady, Barry Humphries, Sinead O'Connor, Tina Turner, Lisa Marie Presley, Bobby Charlton. Okay, you've got us on celebrity deaths, but not diseases. Really? What about increased cases of Marburg virus, brain-eating amoebas, zombie virus, gonorrhea, Spanish flu, monkeypox, COVID-19, mystery fungus, leprosy, rat lungworm? Okay, but disasters? 55,000 killed in an earthquake in Turkey, genocide against Palestinians, pandemic of bedbugs, leaked military documents, Chinese spy balloons, Jada Pinkett Smith. She's a disaster? Hell yes she was! Coach, the general manager would like to meet with you now. Oh, great. Be right there. What's the matter, coach? What's the matter? I'm getting for sure fired this time.